What's up, guys? B-Rob here, and today I'm going to talk about something that crossed my mind as this pandemic, this COVID-19 thing started spinning up. But anyway, some business lessons that you could take from a situation like this. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll be right back. All right, so what can we learn from a situation like this? Right now, we're in the middle of a pandemic globally. The COVID-19 coronavirus is out, and there's no cure for it, things like that. And part of that means that people are staying home. They don't want to get sick, rightfully so. And that means that there's effect on businesses and the economy and things like that. So a business lesson, yeah, this is a bad situation, but one of the things that I think that you need to start thinking about, and I think about this, is what can you learn in a situation like this in order to kind of find opportunity. And I don't mean that in a way to feed off of something bad. What I mean is, there's people out there that are working hourly jobs, and when people aren't coming, like for instance the NBA games, they aren't playing games now with fans, and so people working concession stands, they're not gonna there could be no fans, so nobody's going to be eating anything, so they don't have a job, and they're trying to find a plan for people like that. So if you are one of those people, or if you're a person that works in a industry where you have customers, even like personal trainers. So as a personal trainer, I have some customers that are some clients that may not want to meet because of coronavirus, or they or now have to stay home from their job, so they don't have income, so they don't want to pay you because they got to watch their money. So there's a lot of industries that can connect. But one of the things I wanted to tell you or talk to you about is look at your life right now and figure out, what in my life can I adjust a little bit? So maybe I work an hourly job, maybe I'm a personal trainer, and I rely on that income. But what if I take some extra time where I'm watching TV or playing video games or hanging out with the boys or whatever? What if I take some of that time to create a passive income stream, like for instance, like a YouTube channel, right? I'm not saying jump into YouTube, but what I'm saying is it's an example of a passive income stream where, if people stay home, then maybe they're going to be watching YouTube, and maybe they'll watch your videos or something like that. Or if you have a book, ebook or something that you have out there that you took time to write instead of, playing video games or hanging out with the boys. Now, don't get me wrong, downtime is important. But again, this is one of those things where you take a look at yourself and say, do I spend a lot of time playing video games or hanging out with the boys or doing this and that, where I could take some of that time, put it into like a passive income stream, and then, when there's something like this that happens, I have income coming in, right? So that's one of the things that I wanted to get you thinking about, is looking at opportunities to where you can have different avenues of income, different streams of income. And then when something like this hits, you're not just relying on one, you have a plan B or a plan C, that where you have these other incomes that are coming in. So I think now is a good time to think about this kind of stuff. And I'm not saying that, if you implement something, if you start a YouTube channel today, you have to grow it to get to a place to where you can monetize. And so that takes a while. But when you take a situation like this, and you really remember how it feels like if you're going to be losing income. And yeah, say you have a savings account, that's great, you have one, but who really wants to dig into a savings account, right? If you don't have to. But you put a little bit of time where you just kind of goofing off a little bit, and you take some of that time and create a passive income business to now you have some income coming in, and maybe you can help people with some of that income too. Maybe you want to do that. But nevertheless, what I want you to do is take this time to look at opportunities that you may have out there, to where take this time and reassess yourself and use it as fuel for those opportunities, right? And that way you can, again, diversify your income streams, and you'll be proud. It takes some work, don't get me wrong, but it could be a payoff that keeps you from worrying later, or a payoff that allows you to help people in bad situations, right? So just think of it that way. And so that's a business level, business lesson that I was thinking about, that I felt like I wanted to share with you guys to get you thinking, right? Yes, this is a bad time. I'm not saying that, I'm not making light of it, but you can use these times to learn some lessons, to reevaluate yourself, and maybe come out better in the end, right? And make someone else better too, right? So you put out some ebooks or videos or whatever your passive income stream is, you put that out, people are at home, they're reading it, they're getting smarter, they're growing, whatever the case may be. They're being entertained when they don't feel well, or they're being entertained when they're bored or whatever, which I never get bored, but so I don't fully understand boredom. But anyways, people get bored. So you entertain them, you have worth to them, and that worth can equal income, and that income can mean that, you know, when times are bad, times are hard, at least you have something else you can fall back on, all right? Or you have something where you can use to help people. All right, so I just want to share that and kind of get you thinking. Yeah, this is a bad time, but how can we use this time to help, right? To help others, to help ourselves, to make sure we're not in a bad situation. Because when you're down and you don't have money, then you're probably going to be calling some friends and then got to borrow from them. That could put them in a bad spot because they love you, so they want to do that. Or family, they love you, they want to do that, but then they're stressed now because maybe they're in the same boat, just a little bit better, but they're digging in savings, and you don't know how long this thing's going to last. So there's just a lot to think about. But if you use some of that free time, that frolic, that tomfoolery time, and you use it to make something of it that could be monetized later on, then, and can help people, I mean, it's a win-win, right? So anyway, something to think about. I hope you enjoyed this video. I went a little bit longer, but hey, you know, I wanted you to get the point of where my heart is right now with it. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. This is B-Rob. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. I'll talk to you later.